This is beauty from my point of view.
And I hope it's really successful.
Hey, what is up, you guys? It's Dustin, and I'm back with another video. Now, we are sitting where I normally work out. Nick is inside filming at my desk because he has something that he has to work on. It feels really great outside, so I decided that I would film out here. If you hear some cars, I apologize, but it feels great out here. It's not cold. It has been cold for the past several weeks. I've been complaining about it, you guys know. But obviously, that is not what we're going to be talking about in this video. So if you didn't know, Mikayla Nogueira just revealed her big secret, and she kind of had me fooled because I could have swore that this was going to be lashes.
We just finished work and it's 5:19. Try being an influencer for a day. Try it.
However, there is a whole bunch of drama with this because people are not happy with Mikayla, and one of them is Jeffree Star. So if you want to hang out with me while we sort through this mess, stay tuned to this video. So I think it would be safe to say that we could have seen this coming a mile away because Mikayla Nogueira was going to launch a brand. We didn't know if it was going to be makeup. We didn't know what it was going to be. We thought it was going to be makeup because that's what makes sense, because that's what she puts on in all of her videos.
It's almost like I've been trying to tell you this whole time.
I never in a million years anticipated Mikayla Nogueira dropping a skincare line, and the major reason for that is she is known for how bad her skin is, and I'm not saying that to be mean. She has pointed this out over the years on TikTok. That's what she blew up off of, because her skin was so bad because she would use makeup to cover up her blemishes.
Oh, hi. Do you have a face full of acne and you just can't seem to figure out how to cover it up? Watch this. I've been able to trick people into thinking I have no acne at all with these 3 products. First, Exuviance Radiance Serum. This stuff is sticky as hell, and that's what you need for your foundation to stick. Next, Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This stuff is the bomb. And third, the NARS Matte Concealer and a concealer brush. Now watch this. Apply the serum, apply the primer, take your concealer brush with the concealer, and cover up all the acne. Now, this might just be the most important part. Once you have the concealer on, don't touch it, don't blend it, leave it alone for 2 minutes, and then apply your foundation. And here's the final look. Oh, I'm sorry. What? What acne? I can't.
So I guess it makes sense for her to come out with a skincare brand, but what doesn't really make sense to me at all really is the fact that every other week she's coming out with a new skincare collab, but here we are in 2025 and she's coming out with a skincare brand of her own. Now I will say before I show you the reveal video that I do think that this is a really cool concept, but I just feel like it's been done before.
This is beauty from my point of view.
My point of view. My point of view. My point of view.
My point of view is a full beat.
Soft glam.
Expressive. Sultry dazzle.
My point of view is mature.
Bold.
Glamorous.
My point of view is cool. My point of view is love.
What's yours?
So as you can imagine, there were a lot of people questioning why Mikayla would come out with the skincare brand, and ultimately the girls over on Reddit, they did a deep dive because Mikayla released the website with a wait list, and they got into it and they found out all the pricing. So of course I want to go over that with you guys together. So the glaze is going to be $28. It's a glazy tacky primer. Drip It is a nourishing glow serum. That's going to be $36. Whip It is $38. It's a hydrating barrier repair glazing. That's going to set you back $38. Amp It is an amplifying lip ampule hydrating line filling lip repair. That's going to set you back an additional $22. Now there are some bundles with this, and the first one is Finish It, and it's Glaze It and Amp It. That together is going to set you back $44. Repair It is the Drip It and Whip It combo. That's $66. Glow It, Drench It, Drip It, Amp It is $82, and Do It, which is all 5 products, will set you back $134, which in the grand scheme of things, that's really not a lot for skincare, but I do want to remind you, as somebody that uses a little bit of skincare, you do get what you pay for. That's not me saying that her brand is bad or anything like that. The jury's still out on that. I'm sure we're going to see in the next couple of weeks after people order this and it launches what it's going to be like. There's a lot of people predicting that this is going to go a little bit like Jaclyn Hill, and I kind of have that feeling as well for some reason. There's just a pit in my stomach about it. Ever since since she said that she was going to release skincare, it hasn't sat right. Now, what's funny about Jaclyn Hill and Mikayla Nogueira, you guys know that they've had this little rivalry, if they want to acknowledge it or not. We know it's there. Mikayla has left nasty comments on Jaclyn Hill's Instagram for years, and the last time I had made a video about these two together specifically, I talked about how Jaclyn Hill did not acknowledge Mikayla Nogueira in her comment section at all. Throughout the years, there's been a lot of people, myself included, that have felt that maybe Mikayla wanted to oust Jaclyn Hill or even wear her skin. I find it really weird when I went to the internet to look up a few different things about Jaclyn Hill just to refresh on the situation, and I remembered that Jaclyn Hill did this whole thing with Cozy where she changed her bio on Instagram to CEO and founder.
Hill even went as far as to post herself or show herself changing the bio of her Instagram profile to owner and CEO of Cozy.
And there was a nice little Reddit article there about it, how Jaclyn Hill said that she hadn't changed her bio in 5 years, but of course we know that was not the truth. And I just found it interesting that Mikayla would post this TikTok.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm! Wait. Everybody calm down!
And of course, with all this founder talk, that definitely gives me the Jaclyn Hill vibes, because that's what she used to say when she would lie and say she was the owner, founder, and CEO of Jaclyn Cosmetics, when we all knew that that was a lie. At least Mikayla is being smart and she's not saying any of that shit. She's saying that she is the founder. Mikayla really said, y'all are not going to catch me up on this one. I learned from Jaclyn Hill. Now, what we're about to talk about is highly speculatory. I have not verified this. I do not know if this is true, but the shoe does kind of fit. That doesn't mean that it's 100%. That doesn't mean that this is actually her brand that we're going to be discussing, because there's a few different things that people sent to me. But we are going to have a little discussion about this brand and how it may be a little bit like Jaclyn Hill's arrangement with Jaclyn Cosmetics. There's nothing wrong with that. She's not saying that she paid her own money for this brand like Jaclyn Hill did. So Bruce Allen, if you guys remember him, he used to post YouTube videos here. He's still deep in the tea. He just doesn't make videos, and I don't understand why, but he sent me this. It's allegedly a listing from Justia that explains POV and who owns it and what it actually is. So apparently it was filed and started in March of 2024. Now, I do want to remind you that Mikayla did say that she's worked on this for 2 years, so she was probably working on this a year before that. Maybe, if she's telling the truth, we don't know. Filing says it's for makeup and non-medicated skincare preparations. Now, of course, since Mikayla is the founder, she apparently had this idea for this brand or whatever. Bruce sent me over a whole bunch of information that he Googled and found about Imagine Labs, and apparently that is what is behind this. And it says that this is an AI collaboration platform for content creation that utilizes operational and financial data to make content creation intuitive, scalable, and faster. And honestly, this does sound like a lot of the verbiage that maybe Morphe used back in the day, where they said that they were a hibernation brand. It does say that Imagine is an AI-powered platform designed to streamline and enhance the entire content creation process from planning to production and beyond. So maybe this is just like a management company, or maybe they pair her with manufacturers. I don't know. It says Imagine's focus is to make content creation more intuitive, faster, and more efficient for production professionals. So what that translates to in my brain is, we're going to pump out a whole bunch of products and we're going to do it fast. So Mikayla's probably going to be popping out those products like Jaclyn Hill wished she would have. And here's where it gets a little bit dicey and interesting. Over on Reddit, someone posted asking, who is backing this? Which company did this with her? And somebody replied saying, the company is an investment company who helped build Skims, Glossier, Kosas, Good American, and Necessaire. And then someone else replied and said, this is the same company that is behind Kosas and a bunch of others, but Kosas probably helped her get the contract. Now, if you know anything about Mikayla Nogueira, she has been on and off with Kosas over the years. Apparently, she posted a video years ago shredding them. Later, she ended up with a sponsorship with them and she loved it.
I'm going to try the Super Creamy Brightening Concealer. By the way, I'm shade 1 in the oil, shade 1 in the concealer. I live for the packaging. This is extremely creamy. A light to medium coverage on this. Okay, I need to set my face or else I will literally die. I'm curious if I can bake over this or if the oil's gonna mix with the powder and get all ugh. Don't put powder on top of that. Oh, it's hard to see on camera, but my skin looks horrible. Powder separated with the oil. This is my attempt at showing you what's happening here. Ugh. Ugh. Blech. That never happens to me. This is a disaster. I took that shit off. I could not deal with that. I'm gonna redo my base with something else. That's it. Full face of Kosas. Let me tell you something. Is this my new favorite brand that I'm gonna be flocking to? Absolutely not. Kosas said, ask and you shall receive base. Let me just say, there is a reason that this is a best-selling concealer at Sephora. It's ultra creamy, brightening, melts into the skin, leaving a super natural look, and it never feels heavy or cakey. Seriously, Kosas, thank you, thank you, thank you. What a way to start off 2024.
I don't know, you guys. Everything seems pretty kosher to me. I don't think Mikayla's really lied about anything yet. I think the issue that Mikayla is going to have with this brand, and I hate to say it, is I think there's going to be a manufacturing issue. Pit in my stomach, and I don't wish that on her. I don't want that for her at all because we all saw what happened with Jaclyn Hill. But you guys just know when people get to saying that they've worked on things for years, especially after Mikayla's latest stint with her sympathy fishing, I don't know. I think at the very least there's going to be some people that hate her that buy these products and trash them. That's to be expected, but we're just going to have to see. Now I guess we should talk about Jeffree Star a little bit. Since Mikayla launched this brand, you know Jeffree Star is not happy because she is now a competitor against him. Because for the past several years, you guys know that Jeffree Star has had Jeffree Star skin, and every couple of months he'll drag his ass over here to YouTube to shill it and sell it to you guys. And he don't like that. Jeffree Star does not like competition, and we all know that he doesn't like Mikayla, and I believe that the only reason he really truly does not like Mikayla in the first place is because she declined to go out to his ranch to square up the stuff with Lashgate. And newsflash, Jeffree, she don't owe you shit. To me, it just seems like he's a bitter ass old man complaining about somebody else living their dream, and I hate to defend Mikayla on this, but literally who the fuck is Jeffree Star to say anything about Mikayla launching a brand? All I know is this is exactly how I expected Jeffree Star to react. In this live stream, he was saying, oh, I was expecting this, I was expecting that. No, you were not. You were waiting for her to come out with something so you could trash it just like you did Rode. But you guys, check out what Jeffree Star had to say about this and his feedback on Mikayla's brand point of view.
I'm so uninspired. I'm not kidding. I really thought it was going to be like a moment. And the brand is called Point of View. The only point of view I have is that you're a fucking liar. And you never apologized. You were the cash cow. And the money was just going to keep pouring in. So I'm never going to acknowledge my mistakes. That's what she told y'all last year. Okay, well, I'm boarding a flight in 30 minutes, so I was actually really excited for this. I was like, okay, she's made so much money. She's going to find the best labs. It's going to be the coolest packaging. And then you're launching a skincare brand, and your ad is in full makeup. What does that have to do with your serum? Yeah, of course, Catherine, because teen girls are influenced by people and they don't fully have a developed brain yet. That's what's disappointing. So y'all are going to waste your money on someone that don't really give a about y'all. That's what's confusing. Full makeup for a skincare line? And the Photoshop, girl. A soothing priming milk, a Rode ripoff. A glow serum, hydrating whipped cream, and a tacky primer. Okay. Anyway, back to the real world. I wish everyone the best on their endeavors. And I hope it's really successful.
All he does is act like a 40-year-old mean girl in front of about 2,000 people. And I just cannot with him when he's running that cash register. But of course, I want to know what you guys think about this. What do you think about Jeffree Star's reaction to Mikayla's brand? And let me know if you'll be picking any of this stuff up. I personally am not because I don't like Mikayla or anything like that. I'm just very weary of any kind of new skincare brand, and I like to stick to my tried and trues. But you guys, if you made it this far in this video and you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like it. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing. If you made it this far in the video, leave me the cake emoji down below because I just popped into Nick's live stream. And if you're there, you know what I said. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.